Yeah.
Those are the things, and I think that those are the noise, I call it, where we need to be so careful, especially, and a lot of that noise can come from people who are our loved ones, who are good friends, family members, where they're trying to look out for you and trying to be pragmatic and realistic. And same thing, I remember, going through that, where I knew I wanted to start my own business and things like that. And, just wanting something more for myself. And you had people who would say, are you sure you're going to do that? How are you going to do that? And raising every single blocker that you could possibly think of that would stop somebody. And that's where you've just got to continue just to push forward and say, you know what, thank you for that. And just expect that that's going to come. The noise is going to come, because there's going to reach those points, whether it's yourself thinking it or somebody else putting it on you, but it gets in your mindset where you like, okay, am I doing the right thing here?
Yeah, it does take hold, even though you say, what nonsense, what are they chatting there?
Yep.
But then you go away and, you'll be humming to yourself, and a little germ comes into your mind of, oh, maybe they are right. Maybe, you do take it on board somewhere in your body. And, but I'm always one now for allowing the world around me to give me some signs. I mean, I know that there are things that make that now I recognize as being green lights. And basically, if I'm on the right path, a number of things happen that don't happen when I'm on the wrong one, because actually the exact opposite happens for me when I'm on the wrong one.
Yep. When
I'm on the right path, the right people appear. They present themselves at very strange times. So it seems so serendipitous, it couldn't be. It couldn't be, just coincidence, really, for me. And then no blockers happen. You expect the same mishaps, the same mistakes, the same things to go wrong as happened last time. But this time, strangely, they don't. Strangely, you get out, wow, yeah, let's go on to the next stage. And you're like, whoa, okay.
So easy. Yeah, everything just flows. That you don't have, when you're on the right path. One, you have to even take a step back. When you know who you are, when you're trusting yourself, that your gut, like how you said, you listen to your inner voice. So your intuition is going to tell you what's right, what's wrong. When you know who you are as a person, you know what aligns to your spirit, your values, what you want to do. So anything that doesn't align to that, it's just not going to feel right. Yeah. And that voice is going to tell you, and it's just a matter of, do you listen to that voice or not? And then, as you said, everything just starts to flow. Somebody that you never thought you would even meet, you bump into them, and all of a sudden, the thing that you've been waiting for, that opportunity, it happens. All of a sudden, that phone call that you thought you've been waiting on for like the last few years, or you didn't think was ever going to happen, you get the phone call.
Yeah.
The client opportunity comes through. That money that you weren't expecting to receive, all of a sudden it comes through. So all of those things start to happen once you know who you are, once you are doing something that aligns to what your values are and where you want to go. And then also in terms of just being in that mindset of, okay, yep, I know there's going to be obstacles. I know I believe in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Rain's going to come. It's inevitable that there's going to be storms that are going to come, but the storm is going to go away at some time, and you got to just keep on moving.
And when you're in that position as well, and you've got to that level of learning, one thing happens as well when the ego has been put to bed, is that suddenly you can be around people who tell you the truth, even if you don't
hear defensive. Yes.
Yeah. And then you realize you're actually really there, because for the first time you get people that are not just trying to please you because they've got some sort of alternative agenda.
Yeah.
You get the people that really do want to help you properly by telling you the truth.
Yep.
And that is something that you can't hear when your ego is so huge. And you are obviously you've got another dialogue, this defensive dialogue going on where you're fighting against that thing. You don't want it to be true, And so I think that when your team changes to become those sort of people that genuinely help you, because help isn't always something that's welcome, but
exactly.
It's something sometimes you don't want to hear.
sometimes that's the thing. You want to be around people who are going to be honest with you. You don't want to be around people who are just like, yeah, no, that's a really good idea. And inside they're thinking, I don't know what she's doing, but you know, that's what she wants to do. You want those people who are like, no, girl, you need to do this, or you know. And then you when you are in a good spirit, and you say, as you said, when your ego is not ruling you, you take that on. You take on the feedback. You're like, okay, I get you, and then you figure out, okay, well, you know, I'll what works for you, what doesn't work for you, but you don't take offense.
Yeah, you don't.
Because when you have ego involved, some good information, some good helpful advice coming towards you, you may block that. So that's a blessing coming to you that you may block, because your ego is so massive, you can't receive that gift that somebody's trying to give you.